Cooking with Kidz presents corn on the cob. Of course, summer favorite vegetable, and who wouldn't love it? It's like perfect for barbecues, and it's just spring summer. So I have a very, pardon me, I'm gonna make y'all a little seasick here. I have a very easy.
Hi, you guys.
Hi. There's. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just okay. Hang on. Still getting used to this thing. Okay.
Hi, Anna.
So, anyways.
Hi, you guys. Yeah, let's go.
And there's my little wiener. So, we're actually countertop live right now. Clearly from my. There we go. All right. Ooh, there we go. So, like I was saying, so corn on the cob, perfect for barbecues. And when you think corn on the cob, you think butter. Well, I think butter. Of course, I think butter with everything, you know. Not pregnant, that's just lots of butter. Anywho, we're cooking this way of cooking, the way I cook my corn on the cob is gives the corn, it brings out the sweetness in the corn, and in it you don't lose a lot of the flavor. Now, you know how I don't like to waste anything, so what I'm going to teach you all is how to do the corn on the cob the way that I do it. So what we're going to do is, let's see if I can bring this over here. Okay, so now, alright, so I have my saucepan right there, as you all can see. Let's bring you a little closer to my little kitchen top here. Let's see if I can do this. Still learning the tripod, still learning. Alright, that should be a little bit better. Alright. We're cooking, and I have gas. Not me, well, okay, yeah, okay, not right now, but I will. So right now, in this pot, there is about 3 to 4 cups of water and about 2 to 3 cups of milk. And I added 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay. And I also added some sea salt, all right, to this. How much sea salt did I add? About a tablespoon. All right. I'm going to take out my corn. And I always buy it when it's on sale. If it's not on sale, I'm not buying it. These were a great deal for $4, so, you know, you got to stock up on it. So, I have approximately 8 ears of corn on the cob. And just for poopies and giggles, I'm just going to give them a quick rinse. There's 2. Now, I'm going to do 4 because there's 4 of us. And my kids love corn on the cob. Perfect. Perfect thing to have. Love it. So, all right. I've got my 4 ears of corn on the cob there. So once the milk, water, and butter, salt comes to a boil, that's when we're going to add in our corn on the cob. All right. And what I do to my corn on the cob is I actually cook it in the pan for about I would say about 12 minutes. Now, if you want to bring your pot to a boil quicker, put a lid on it. And it's going to come to a boil a lot quicker than your normal boil, which is 3 minutes. So, I actually look somewhat human today. Got my hair done, finally. I've been meaning to get it done for a long time. So this is what I look like when I actually have my hair done. I do have naturally curly hair, not that you all need to know that, but I do have naturally curly hair in case you all were wondering where my little Anna Banana gets her curls from. Myself. I get it from my grandmother, my nanny. God rest her soul. So again, focusing on what tonight's dinner is. So I have the Portuguese marinated steaks, which my husband is cooking on the grill. Those are going to cook for about, depending on how you like it. I like mine medium well, so probably about 5 minutes per side. About 4 to 5 minutes per side. My kids, I like it medium well for them too. It's slightly pink on the inside, but more closer to the well part. But you don't lose a lot of that juice from the steaks. We also have the mac and cheese. Slap your knees in the oven. All right, and then corn on the cob. So that's what our dinner is for tonight. So again, getting back to the corn on the cob, 3 to 4 cups of water, about 2 to 3 cups of milk, 4 tablespoons of butter. Now, however many ears of corn you need to cook, figure that's, so per ear of corn is 1 tablespoon. Ooh. And I wasn't lying when I told you that comes to a boil real quick. Look at this. Ooh, that came to a boil real quick. So, now, just gonna put my ears of corn in here. Ooh, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So obviously the more corn you're cooking, the more liquid you're going to need to add to it. So, you know, if you're doing 8 ears of corn, I would probably do about I would say closer to, let's see, for 4, I would say maybe about 6 to 7 cups of water, about 4 to 5 cups of milk, you know, and so on and so on. So, there you have it. So, we're going to let these, I'm going to just actually find my tongs if I can remember where. Oh, I think my husband took them outside for the grill. We have the grilling tongs in the house. Well, that's all right. We're going to improvise. I'm just going to use a wooden spoon. What, do you remember these things from your childhood? The ones that used to spank your bottom? Oh, boy. I remember my mom broke one across my brother's butt. That was funny. That was funny. So these are going to cook in here about 12 minutes. Same amount of time as a hard-boiled egg. I'm going to reduce my heat from high to like a medium low. I'm not going to cover it completely. All right, again, so corn on the cob. All right, in a pan with about 4 cups of water, about 2 to 3 cups of milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, not a handful, I'm sorry, about a tablespoon of sea salt. Bring it to a boil, put your ears of corn in there, let it cook for 12 minutes. Once it's done cooking for 12 minutes, turn off the heat, let it sit in your milk and butter and water with the salt. Let it sit in there for about 5 minutes. Just let it rest, and then you can take them out. You will not, you may still want to add some extra butter onto your corn on the cob. Perfectly fine. Oh, I'm upside down. Well, that's because I'm multitasking. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you all seasick. Okay, is that better? Robin, thank you for telling me that. Is that better? I mean, if you all were drinking, I should probably do this whole thing over again. So, okay, let's do that, since I was upside down. Do you know how hard it is to cook when you're upside down? It takes a lot of tequila to do that. Pickleback shots too. We'll get into the pickleback shots another day. I'm good. Thank you. You can see my messy kitchen table. I'm doing everything from my daughter's laptop that Santa got her for Christmas. So I take from Facebook and I post it on YouTube and whatever. Just trying to build up everything. It takes time. Keep pressing on because this is something God's put in my heart that this is something I must do. So, anywho, getting back to the corn on the cob. So now we're not upside down. Well, I'm not upside down. So again, pot in here. See if we can get a close up of it so it's not upside down. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good eating right there. All right, let it sit in this pan for about, you have to cook it, literally cook it for 12 minutes. And then turn off the heat, let it sit in that liquid for 5 minutes. Then you can serve. Now, if you have a child that has lost their front teeth, whether it's the top or the bottom, just take the corn and just cut it off the cob. Save that cob. Put it in a Ziploc freezer bag, because if you go to make a, I do fully loaded baked potato soup, fully loaded potato soup, or if you go to do a corn chowder, you're going to want to save the corn husks because it helps to thicken the soup as well as gives it great flavor, believe it or not. So don't throw away those cobs. unless, you know, obviously if somebody's eating off of it, you don't want to rinse it and reuse, because that's just, well, that's a herpy accident waiting to happen. Lord knows. I mean, we know it's the gift that keeps on giving, but no one wants that gift. You know, maybe if it was, you know, the Publishers Clearinghouse, that kind of gift would be fine, but no one wants herpes. So don't reuse the ones that people have eaten. Just use the ones that you have cut the corn off the cob. So, again, you just bring it to a boil. Like I said, this is going to be a complete dinner. And it cooks literally, I mean, honestly, prep time total for everything. Well, you got the steaks that I've marinated overnight, so that's 24 hours. You've got the mac and cheese. Prep time on that, really, it's just you boil the water, add a little salt to that water, throw your pasta in there, bring it up to where it's al dente. The pasta, not the water. All right, once you've cooked your pasta to al dente, strain, run it through the strainer, you know, put it in your baking pan, make your cheese sauce. All right, that's easy peasy. All right, which starts off, you start off with the bechamel, adding cheeses, you bring them together, and it's like, ooh, la 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 la. There's gonna be a party going on in your mouth, then in your belly, and then, you know, they all have to exit the club somehow. So, you know, try to, you know, watch the spiciness, because it'll burn you in the morning. And then we've got the corn on the cob. So, and again, when you're making the mac and cheese, you can sneak your vegetables in that way. Every little chance you get. Riced carrots work great. Riced cauliflower is really good too. So just, you know, something that's going to work great with your meal. And that's it. So thank you all for watching my Cooking with Kids, another video. I'm keeping you all posted with as much as I can. Tomorrow I'm doing pork chops. So, because, you know, you gotta have pork chops. So, and those were on sale too. So, and then I have more corn on the cob. I'm going to cook it the exact same way as I did tonight. And I'm going to probably have leftover mac and cheese. Probably not a lot, but I'll have enough for another meal. So you just stretch everything. All right. So I want to thank you all for watching Cooking with Kids. I'll come back live and I'll do another video. So I'm going to stop this one and I'll go back to doing another one. So hang tight. God bless. Ooh.